help him a helpmeet. She will be there with you. She will comfort you. She will, sometimes she has to tell it like it is, if we start acting like fools. But don't get mad at her because, it's coming through God. And, there's sometimes us guys need a good slapping across the face. I told my late wife, if I'm up there speaking and everything, and I start acting like a fool, like I'm big-headed and everything, I'm better than anybody else, please slap me across the head. There are many times I got done speaking, and she had that hand waving at me like she's going to slap me because, it was all fun and game, but I took that very seriously. So appreciate who God bless you with. Because, okay, Kookie, sometimes when I get a little uptight or something like that, she was either text me or tell me, cool it. And you know what? I put on the brakes. I said, man, I appreciate that. I need to come back down to earth. I'm just acting like a fool. Now, the past couple of days, she was a little upset about something, but I was there for her, and I prayed for her, and I told her everything be okay. Don't worry about it. We'll get through this. And I'm beginning to know when something's not right with her. Even though she's texting me, I can sense that nothing is not right, so I video call her and say, what's up? And then she tell me she's having no problem with this and that, and I said, it's okay. I'll take it, we'll pray about this. Then the next day I asked her, how you feeling? She said, a lot better. She said, I just gave it to God. And of course, in return, she'll, like I said, she'll tell me, cool it. We'll just pray about it. Let God handle it. And I appreciate that. So that's why it's so important. Well, you know what? I always say, and I think some other people say this, if Adam put his foot down on Eve and said, well, hold on a second, you're messing up, okay? You're messing up. I think if he didn't eat that forbidden fruit, everything be okie dokie. But he went ahead and did it, and what's the first thing he did? Well, that woman you gave me. Yeah, immediately we just start pointing at the woman. Well, maybe you need to help her and educate her and make her understand the purpose. If you don't feel something, like my late wife when she told me one time, don't you think you need to go pray for that guy? I said, no, not really. Why? Well, he needs prayer. And I said, well, God didn't put in my heart to pray for him, but if God's put it in your heart to pray for this guy, then maybe you need to pray for him. I mean, I'll support you. I'll pray with you. But I think God's put it in your heart to do it. And a little while she came back and said, you know what, you're right. I need to pray for that guy, not you. Yeah, because I pray for him, nothing's going to happen. I could be hindering something what God's really calling you to do. So I was there to help her and support her. And that's what we need to do for each other, help each other. It's not a 50-50 deal. It's 100%. When my late wife was down, I carried her 100%. I was carrying 200%. And of course, when I was down, she did the same thing. That's what it works in a marriage. You got to be there to help her. Cook in the kitchen. If you don't know how to cook, chop up lettuce, carrots, or something like that, or stand there and be ready with the fork when she said, you want to taste it? Oh boy, I was ready to go on that one. Or she's watching our favorite program and you're not interested, but sit down with her. She'll appreciate that. Okay, or hey, she wants to go to the store, well, go with her and say, I'll go with you. And even though, you're looking at the girly stuff and everything, just, hold her purse. She'll appreciate it more and more. The more you do for her, the more she's going to do back for you. On Shabbat, every Friday night, the husband will read from Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31, the woman. It sums everything up but a woman. And y'all need to read that. Proverbs 31, you guys, you need to read it. Because every Shabbat on Friday night, the man will read it to his wife. And I read that at my mom's funeral. I read Proverbs 31. Described my mom to the T. how good she is, how warm she is, how kind she is, how she helps not only her family, but her neighbors and strangers. So read Proverb 31. It might do you some good. But anyway, I'm going to take a little break. I shall be right back. And of course, I'm not going to say the title of the show is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. No, it's You're the One. Mother's Prayer. I'll be right back. I got to drink a little tea. So I'll be right back.
She gave me life, showed me what was right, taught me not to fight the battles that weren't worth the fight. Right from the start, she held me close, and as time went on, she was strong enough to let me go. There's nothing you can do that will change her love for you. When the world comes crashing down, her love will pull you through. There's nothing you can say that will take her love away. Through the heartache and the pain, it was her love that still remained. Her love is gonna shine through everything. There's nothing in the world like a mother's love. She filled every need, made my life complete. And time again, she was with me to the end. She'll believe your dreams, however hard they seem. When you'd almost given up, she was there to lift you up. There's nothing you can do that will change her love for you. When the world comes crashing down, her love will pull you through. There's nothing you can say that will take her love away. Through the heartache and the pain, it was her love that still remained. Her love is gonna shine through everything. Oh, there's nothing in the world like a mother's love, and she would do it all again for the chance to help you win. She was the one who gave it all. She was the one through every fall. There's nothing you can do that will change her love for you. When the world comes crashing down, her love will pull you through. There's nothing you can say that will take her love away. Through the heartache and the pain, it was her love that still remained. Her love is gonna shine through everything. Oh, there's nothing in the world like a mother's love. Like a mother's love.
Like a mother's love. I remember when I used to play sports, no matter the weather condition, if it's hot, cold, rainy, or whatever, my mom was always at my football games, my track meets, my soccer games. Whatever sport I was involved, she was always there, cheering me on. Of all the people in the crowds and everything, I can always hear her voice cheering me on, or, oh, you should have done, oh, you should have done. So, or even when I got banged up and everything, she was always right there beside me when I bust up my hand real bad or crack ribs or what happened to me. She was always there, right beside me, no matter what. Even though she had some hard times with my dad, and when they finally went their separate ways, my mom took care of the house and took care of 3 boys, and she had to work 3 jobs. And that's where my 2 brothers and we had to learn how to take care of the house, wash dishes, cook. And my mom didn't know how to drive, so my older brother and I think I was 11, 12 years old, where I actually had to take her to work. And we got away with it. But, she did whatever she could to make sure that, we're up, getting ready to go to school, fed. We sat at the kitchen table, and she made sure she was there, right there with us to help us. She graduated in college as a business major, but she always said her true major in life was to be a wife, a mother, and a grandma. Of course, my grandson was her first grandbaby. She didn't have the pleasure of seeing her great grandbabies, but it was such a joy. I said, "Mom, you're gonna be a grandma." Oh, she just loved her grandson so much. But like I said, no matter what I went through, even I don't talk much about my past. Yeah, people I went to school with back in my school days, even high school days, whatever. They remind me of my past, the way I was, and everything. And that's fine. God bless them. But yeah, I got into drugs. I did stupid things. Never got caught. I never got caught like some other guys I hung up with, and they got caught, and of course some went to prison and some died of overdose. But she was always there. No matter what I did wrong, she still loved me no matter what. And I made a promise when I was 15 years old. I overdosed and almost died. I was out for 3 days and 3 nights. And I promised her, because that's when she was having so much problems with my dad, being an alcoholic. I promised her I'll never do that again to you. I promise. So since then, I'm 15 years old till now, I'm 59 years old, I went cold turkey. I don't smoke, I don't drink. Well, sometime on Shabbat, I will have a small little glass of kosher wine. But I haven't done that in 5 years after my late wife passed away, because we used to do that every Friday night on Shabbat. But I made a promise. And one of my teachers and I, like I said, I majored in music, and we wrote a song, "The Promise I Made to You." I don't know if I ever going to pull it out of the suitcase and let somebody actually look at it. Just like this, what I wrote, well, I'm going to read to y'all before the show's over. Somebody said, "This is a song." And I meant to be an article about my mom, but they said, "No, you really wrote a song. Were you aware of it?" I said, "No. I was not aware I wrote a song." She said, "Yeah, you wrote a song." So, my mom, being a minister's daughter, loved God with all her heart. She told us about God, how to live godly and all that stuff. And but like I said, she was a big Cowboys fan, and Sunday's the only time you will hear her say maybe a bad word or two, and she'll catch herself and look at us and we'll say, "Mom," and she'll smile at us. But it was kind of really the day that my mom was in the hospital. And we already know she was going to leave us. The nurse came into the room, and she told my brothers and I, as long as she's been a nurse, she have never seen anything like this before. What she saw was my brothers and I, all 3 of us, laid on the floor. My little brother was on the right-hand side of the bed on the floor.